with Heck Yeah You Can Cook. And today we are going to make a specialty dish for nobody. It's actually very simple, very easy. And I just want to show you the ingredients I have. I'm not going to show you how to cut everything, but I do suggest when you do cut anything, Cutco knives. If you're going to cook at home, make sure it's the best. We're going to start off with some Swiss chard. Now first of all, you need Swiss chard. This is a lot. So therefore we got a 4-quart baking dish. All right, so make sure you get your biggest one because you're going to need the room for the greens in just a minute. I've got 2.5 pounds or so, just a little less, chicken thighs. All right, I'm going to show you how I fillet one of them once again with a Cutco knife. Got an onion already diced. If you don't know how to do that, this is not the video for you. Right here we got an avocado. Now watch carefully as you do an avocado. Some of you may not know this is a secret I learned on the internet. Don't want you having to go around and like someone else's channel, rather you like mine. You pull out this right here in the core, bang, pull out, gone, in the sink for disposal later. Make sure you have a paper towel by because those things are greasy. Once again, a Cutco cheese knife. I know it's a cheese knife, but this is a soft thing, so you can go in here and you can core out your avocado just like this. Real quickly, went down the middle and across, and that'll pop right out for you in just a little bit as we were going through. We got a potato right here, new potato already sliced into medallions. I'll show you how thickness this would be. This is the size pepper. It is just like a bell pepper. You can buy them in a bag. I like it because you get a variety of colors. As you can see here, it's already sliced, and we're going to add that. Now with the Swiss chard, all right, you take this thing here. If you're not as strong as I am, and not many people are, as you can tell by anyway. You take this right here, pop that off. Don't need it, don't want it. I'm sure you can do something with it. Call Jamie Oliver. So you take this right here and you just take it and come that nice knife blade right through here. All right, you're just making nice chunks, making a happy family like that guy used to say, Bob Ross. All right, there are no happy accidents. You can cut it any way you like to. Here's your big pan. You just kind of spread that out. This is basically just a base, okay? These greens are going to crisp, they're going to cook, and they make a wonderful color to the base and add a lot of flavor. Now here's the key, you got to salt them just a little bit. I use pink Himalayan salt only. Why? Health benefits? No, I can see where it's going. As you get older, your eyes go bad and white on certain things don't work, but pink shows up really well. So there's your pink Himalayan salt. You come back over to this, and now we're going to start adding things to this bottom here, okay? And first we're going to add our slices of potatoes. This is really fast. I'm trying to make these videos quick because some of you can get bored real fast. I don't want you to see the whole recipe through. This is a one-time recipe. We're going this chicken thighs. Anything goes chicken thighs. And you'll see why the name for in just a minute. With this, take your cutter and the slices, probably 2 millimeters. I'm going to give you a chance to eyeball while I'm cutting. About that thick. No thicker. Now they won't cook and they will not taste too hot because the chicken thighs will cut too fast. Now, next thing you're going to add is you're going to add probably 3/4 of the onion. It's real fast. It's already chopped. Putting this in there. If something spills, your wife can pick it up later. You'll find it in a couple weeks. Set aside some of the onion right there. Pepper, same thing. Push the peppers through, and I go ahead and put all the peppers in, okay? Not the one I didn't chop, that would be weird. Remember how we scored this already? You can come over, take your thumb, go underneath it, it just pops right out. Nice little sections there, already done. Now we're gonna stir this later, so resist the urge. You're gonna make sure you stir this stuff later as you put your chicken thighs in, okay? I am not a big seasoning fan at this point. The onions, the avocado, the pepper are all adding a ton of flavor. And you don't need to add anything right now. Once again, wash your hands after avocado, because if you ever pop an avocado out of anything, you will greatly know that you get real slimy. Over here, we've got chicken. All right, I've already cut most of it. You don't have one of these guys, get a Cutco knife. Fillet knife, you will go through it. If you like cooking, there's no need to cheapen yourselves. They offer you know, for $100 a month for a few months, you get a really great set. You don't ever have to buy another set, lifetime guarantee. And no, I'm not a Cutco salesman, I'm just telling you the truth. Here I got a spice, anything goes. That's why it's called Anything Goes Chicken Thighs with Swiss Chard. You take this right here, and sometimes you go to a grocery store, it's gonna be called red chard, which is fine. I've already taken out 2 tablespoons, right in it goes. Chicken thighs into the bag. This is a shortcut. If you like to just mix it and roll it here on your cutting board, if you notice we got 2 different cutting boards, and that's for your safety. Pop these closed, and just give this a nice shake. Remember in the 70s, some of you shake and bake? Well, you know. Really wasn't that complicated. Anything goes spice, fresh market. You've got anything that has a blend of any type of seasonings that you like. I'm a big believer in blend. Notice I have no salt to the meat because there's already salt in there. Read your blends. And look, you just take it, put it right on top of here. Out it spreads, right? Look at that. All right, beautiful, all right? Add a little bit more onion across the top. All right, you got your anything goes spice on the meat. Add a little more vegetable because you touched that raw meat. We're going to wash our hands. I see people have these videos and they don't wash their hands, they wear gloves. I'm like, well, the gloves got the same stuff on it. Anyway, we'll come back to that. As you can see right here, this is now what we have going on. I sit a little closer. Grape tomatoes, beautiful grape tomatoes. Notice the lack of prep time that goes into the grape tomatoes, other than make sure before you pour them in, you ain't got one that, you know, as my grandmother would say, has turnt. All right, as long as I know the turnt, just spread that out nice and evenly in there. Folks, look what you got going on. You got the greens, you got the colors, and this is not taking that much time. Olive oil. My wife picks on me. Nobody knows what a count is. I'm going to show you how to count. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000. Right? A little bit like that, maybe 5. Adding that oil right on top. Nice clean spatula. Kind of just work it in. And when I say work it in, you're just kind of pushing. You don't want the chicken to get too buried because the chicken will get insulated and won't cook at the evenness that you need this to cook at in order to make sure you don't make anybody sick, okay? Because you're only going to be measuring 1 piece of chicken to 165. Here's your nice thermometer, beautiful thermometer. Look at that bad boy, $8.99 on the Intraminute, all right? $8.99, find you a nice thick piece, all right, because you're going to be going, get that in there. Now for a dish like this, sometimes I'll bundle through 2. Set it here. Now your grandmother's always told you, right, 165 for chicken. Because these pieces vary and their location varies, I put it in here and I'm going to set my timer. My timer's got a nice automatic feature. I'll hit the automatic and I'm going to raise that bad boy to 170. And the reason I want 170 is that makes me feel good that all the pieces are the same, and that 5-degree temperature difference is not going to make a big part with chicken thighs. Well, that's how you prep it. Prep it, forget it, put it in the oven, let it roll. All right, you hear that obnoxious sound, that means it's ready. I love my thermometer, but it is obnoxious. All right, so the first key is you pull it out of the oven, right? There we go, folks. Let's take a look at that. There's your chicken thighs, anything goes. Now, anytime you've cooked anything in the oven with greens, the key is to rehydrate it. So, as I said, got the 170 at double thighs, so the chicken should be good and done. Hold it steady. Here's your spatula. This also helps the potatoes. Just turn it over. See the greens come through. These are baked greens. People look at me funny when I tell them I bake my greens, but my grandmother would probably not be happy. Here we go, buddy. I'll lean the video up over it. Folks, there is anything goes. Not to make everybody sick there trying to do that. There goes anything goes chicken thighs. I will take a picture and put it up on the YouTube. All right, so you guys can see it plated. This has potatoes in it, so I doubt I would do anything other than plate it with the potatoes itself as a layer below. But we'll see the video. Not the video, but the actual plating, because it's got to cool. Allow it to cool 15 minutes. All right, serve, or put in your handy dandy freezer container, freeze it up. It holds really well. 5 days in the fridge. If you just want to put it in the fridge for later on in the week, put it in the freezer. I mean, you know, till the freezer goes out during the next hurricane. Enjoy, everybody. And once again, I forgot to mention this before, but you put the oven at 375, and I use the roast for 375 for the chicken. Hope everybody enjoys the video. Hope everybody enjoys the meal.